Okay, so let's talk about
our contest.
Let's talk about our contest.
Yes, we can call it. No,
let's talk about our giveaway. Let's talk about our giveaway.
Yeah, we have an awesome giveaway.
So it's our 1 year and it's our anniversary.
I was just gonna sing that.
A day that actually, that sounds like Scrubs.
Yeah, it does. A scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly, known as a buster.
Always think about
what he wants.
Anyway,
so
giveaway. We're going to be doing a giveaway. Actually, multiple giveaways. We have 11.
Wow, we have 11?
Yeah, because I forgot to take pictures of that.
Oh, that's right.
So we have 11
like, we have 10. We
giveaway
have 11
bundles for you. And there are multiple ways.
Tons of ways.
That you can earn entries in our giveaway for each bundle.
Right.
So what you need to do is you need to go to mysocalledwhatever.com/giveaway. All the information that you could ever want is right there. We ask that you do read it. Please just read through it.
Yes, please read it.
We took time to really think it through, to try to explain how to do it, because we have to be careful.
We do have to be careful.
because
it's a giveaway.
Not something else. It's a giveaway.
Correct.
But you can do it by a number of ways, and they're all on our website. And we may even be adding more ways. So make sure you keep going back.
Keep checking.
Yeah. And we'll post those also in the Facebook group, Facebook, Twitter, all of those things. So help us celebrate and come join the giveaway.
1 year, guys.
1 year.
I can't believe it.
We did it.
We done did it.
There's my hat.
I'm going to take my...
Like Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh, yes.
I just did it.
Bing.
Julie intro.
So should we start?
Yep.
It's Wahlburgers Wednesday and we're recording.
It is Wahlberg Wednesday.
Wahlburgers Wednesday.
And we're gonna get this recorded, and then we're gonna watch Wahlburgers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and watch it because it's on late.
Yeah.
I work tomorrow.
I do too.
We both work tomorrow. But we're doing this because we can't do it this weekend. So hey.
Hey.
Summer vacation.
Hey. Here we go. Go.
All right.
We got some stories for you.
We do. We're gonna get right into them. Does that sound good?
Guess what?
What's that?
I think I just met my balcony friend forever.
I just saw I saw something come up.
And we're gonna be best friends through the balcony, but not
Are they next to us?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But
is she gonna sleep on the balcony too?
I don't know. I'll ask her.
Oh.
Can you please sleep on the balcony during the day so that we can both be there?
Sleeping on the balcony is fun. You'll love it.
I'm excited.
I'm excited just for any of it.
I'll have my new kid's sleeping bag, so we'll be good.
Oh my gosh, you're going to have so much luggage.
I'm going to have so much luggage.
You're going to have more than 2 check bags.
You think so?
If you're taking a sleeping bag.
Oh, that thing? That's like not like your regular sleeping bag. That compresses to like nothing. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah.
It like goes to nothing.
Yeah, but in a suitcase.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to pack clothes inside the bag and then put it.
Oh, perfect. Oh, or space bags.
Oh, so smart. Actually, I don't like space bags.
No? Mm-mm. See, the only thing I don't like about space bags, quick tangent.
Oh, obviously today and yesterday we learned you like the way we tangent, and I think we need that t-shirt.
So
I think we're going to have to make one.
Yeah, I think so too. So we'll tell you when it's on there.
Yeah, we will.
So, no, I think that space bags are great when you are using a smaller suitcase.
Okay.
Because if you pack them right and stuff, then everything fits really well, and it's also protected. It's also protected should something happen.
Oh, you're right.
But
like rain
or like a bottle of shampoo opening up.
Been there, done that. Been there, seen that.
Awful.
Threw it on the carousel. There she goes.
Slime. So there's that. But if you have like a larger size suitcase, and I'm talking like 25 inches or high or bigger.
Yep.
And you space bag it up, That shit's going to be overweight.
Yeah, it is.
You're going to have to pay an extra $100.
You are, and I'm not going to do that.
So that's why.
Or send it as freight, as we used to say. You're going to have to send that as freight.
But I mean, it's easy to do.
It sure is. Like, it gets heavy quick.
I used to have a 29-inch suitcase. That's a mother of a suitcase. And
it's better just not. I have like the mid-size suitcase.
Right.
Because I know I'm going to fill that sucker.
I have a 25-inch and then I have like a 21-inch.
So I'm going to have 2 checked bags and a carry-on. How am I going to carry my bags?
Well,
I'm going to need some help.
That's what those carts are for.
Oh, they give us a cart?
Well, you put money in and you get a cart.
But I mean, like, when we go to the...
Oh.
Yeah.
Well...
We'll have friends. Maybe they'll help. Maybe they'll feel sorry for me.
No, but you know what we'll do is...
Because you're going to have an extra one, too.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have a lot.
Because we have to take our equipment. We have to take all our stuff.
Right. So, at the hotel, we're fine.
Yep.
We just need to get curbside.
Okay.
And we'll just get cabs and they'll help us.
Okay.
So, and we can use the little carts in the airports for that.
Okay.
And on the pier where they drop you off, they take your bags right there.
Okay.
It'll work.
Okay. I'm going to be tired on the way back. I'm going to be so tired on the way back.
Oh my God. The way back's going to be...
I'm going to be like...
I wish that we had nonstop on the way back. But we'll be home.
Yeah, exactly. We won't have to drive anywhere.
We won't have to have anybody come pick us up.
No. Unless something happens to the flight.
Well, right. In which case...
Good Lord.
We'll be in JFK.
Yep, we'll be in New York City.
Well, we've stayed the night there before.
Oh, we have.
Oh.
That's when I was introduced to Dexter.
That was actually not that bad, but I was sick the next day.
Me too. We
didn't sleep.
We missed a whole day of our vacation because we had to sleep.
Right.
And then remember when I opened up my bag?
No.
And my polo shirt was like ripped and like
No.
run over? You don't remember that?
No, I do remember that when you said run over. I remember that.
And I was like, and it said TSA, and the TSA did not do this.
No, the TSA does not do that.
They don't drive over airline. I know what this looks like. This looks like somebody opened my bag looking for stuff to take, realized there was only underwear and underwears and
polo shirts.
Right. And then went to close it up, couldn't close it. Something fell out of the bag. They realized something fell out of the bag, but they ran it over and then they put it in. That's what happened.
That is exactly what happened.
Because we were so behind, getting our flight, they had time to look through our shit.
Of course they did. I had a lock on mine.
I did not.
Always lock your stuff.
I'm going to lock it this time.
I mean, here's the thing. TSA can open it if they need to. Fine. Generally, I've had them put the lock back on. I have heard of people getting to their destination and getting their bag and the lock is gone. But you know what? At least we tried. That's the way I look at it.
All right, so we are going to lock our bags.
Always.
They're not going to be overweight. And we're going to use space bags. Done.
Done deal. Next.
Where's Joe?
Check mark.
Mission interview, Joey, 2018. Oh, we had an intro.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Whoopsies.
All right.
Let's do it.
Do you want to go first? Because can I tell you something? On the last episode or one of the last episodes.
Yes.
You were like, didn't I used to do that part? And I was like, no, I don't think so. Yes, you did. Or we used to switch off more.
Yeah, we did.
And then we stopped.
Because I think you would get weirded out.
Right.
And so it was better for you to just have it constant.
It's like jumping into a cold pool.
Right.
Right.
So it just all of a sudden you would get geeked out by it for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know. It's weird.
You don't get geeked out by it anymore. Well, you shouldn't because
we're
too late in the game.
I don't.
We're too late in the game for that.
We're just about a year in here.
Yeah. We're vets now.
Vets.
Podcast. Well, is that okay to say that?
Vets. Yeah.
I'm a podcast veteran.
I think so.
Well, that talks about the war though. I didn't fight in a podcast war.
We're fighting it every day.
Good Lord. All right.
All right, you start.
Okay. This is going to mess me all up. This is Nikki.
And this is Brooke.
That does not sound right.
All right,
I don't like it.
Okay. I'll start. This is Brooke.
I'm all weirded out now.
Don't be.
That was weird. Okay, go again.
Okay, this is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is my so-called whatever.
Welcome to no, You always say welcome
I
to the
know,
block party.
but let's switch it up.
Oh my gosh, I can't. Now I'm all weirded out.
Yeah, you are.
You do it.
All right. This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is my so-called whatever. Welcome to the block party.
We ain't leaving out nobody. Hey, hey, hey.
Does that feel more normal?
Yes.
All right, cool.
I feel complete.
Completion.
Yeah, I don't think we should switch it up. I was not ready for that. Now I get it. I get it.
Do you get it?
Yeah. It was like I felt off. Like, oh, no, I can't do it. No.
Maybe that's why I was getting weirded out.
I feel
Maybe
off.
that's the point where we kind of switched, and I was like, wait a minute.
I feel off.
Yeah.
Like I just felt like,
Like,
oh,
I
no,
feel-
maybe
like,
I
I
need to
feel
go back
normal.
and redo that. Like, you know?
Right. I think you should keep all that in.
Okay.
Because you know why?
Why?
It's real.
It is. Hashtag podcasting life.
Hashtag true life. I'm a podcaster. MTV.
Oh, what?
MTV.
MTV, where are you?
You need to do a true life episode. I'm a podcaster.
Yep, and I will clean up my office.
Or we could just do it at my house on my deck.
We could, but what if it rained?
They would need to come in here.
Yeah,
Because
we'd
this is like
so
where.
we'd have to clean.
This is where it is.
This is where the magic happens most of the time.
Right.
Joey McIntyre, I saw where the magic happens in your MTV
Cribs.
Cribs episode. Oh, give me all that Joey McIntyre right there.
So, can I just say, since we're talking about Joey McIntyre,
yeah. Yeah.
so I was watching some vintage Joey Mac on YouTube.
Just the way I like it.
1999 Joey Mac.
Yeah.
That's a Joey Mac I can get down with.
Oh, I wanted to get down with that Joey Mac.
Like, there's nothing.
I still want to get down with
I
that
mean,
Joey Mac. What are you talking about?
So here's the thing. Like, Joey
I
McIntyre,
get down with this time Joey Mac. I don't know.
he's a good looking guy. No doubt about it. I mean,
holy
they
cow.
all are. There's no doubt about it. But, but he's not, like, how do I say this?
I'm waiting for it.
Like, he was never my favorite when I was younger. I liked him. I liked all of them.
That's okay. He doesn't have
But
to be
he
your
wasn't like my
favorite.
number one. And he wasn't my number one now. But like, I still like him. He's cool. I want to interview him. Mission Interview Joey 2018.
He's my number one.
He is your number one.
He'll always be my number one.
But
That sounded really creepy.
I didn't hear it. I will hear it when I listen to this. But 1999 Joey Mac, how you doing?
I can also get down with this Joey Mac right here.
Which one is it? Wait, I gotta say, you're making faces.
Actually, this is from Confetti Cat, and we're actually reading her story today.
That's exciting.
And I saved this on Instagram because
need to
it
see it.
spoke to me.
I need to see it.
It's still loading.
Oh,
Oh,
wait a minute. When was that?
I don't know, but how you doing?
So
I would've been all over that.
1993.
Okay, so I feel kind of weird because was he underage in this picture?
He wasn't underage in that picture.
How old was he?
Like 21.
Hey,
-ish.
okay, all right. I feel all right then.
So you know what that reminds me of?
Wait, he wasn't 21, was he?
Yeah.
he was. Holy.
He's like a year younger than my husband. So he reminds me of like
I have a type.
you do have a
Obviously.
type.
Obviously.
But like that picture right there is an awesome picture, by the way.
Yes, Confetti Cat, we love it.
But it
so
reminds me of like a
much.
guy that you'd see, like that we would have seen like doing DTRs.
And we would have followed him.
Yes! Would have been like, who's that?
Oh my gosh.
Who's that cute boy?
I need to, what?
And then we'd get home and my mom would be like, see any cute boys?
And we'd be like, oh yeah, we did. And
Yeah?
he was driving a convertible and oh my gosh, he looked just like Joey McIntyre.
oh my, like seriously, that's what that reminds me of. Cause like he's wearing a tank top.
Not only a tank top, I do believe that is a basketball tank top. So I would have been all
Oh my God.
over that. And
What do they
maybe
call
it's
those? A
Notre
penny?
Dame?
Penny?
No, the pennies are like the things that have the elastic on it, and they'd always smell bad.
Those did smell really bad.
They always smell bad. It's like
That, like, I don't know why that word just came to my mind.
penny. Yep.
Haven't thought or heard of it in
Oh,
years.
he's wearing a Pacers jersey.
Pacers.
Indiana Pacers, I believe.
Why?
Where is Kevin? I guess he was down. Oh, wow.
What? What's up with his eyes?
I don't know, but I think it's like a blur. It's just a little bit blurry.
It's just a blur. Oh, okay.
But I'll ride with you in that car.
That's a nice car. That's a nice ride.
He's so handsome. He's so handsome. Like, I could look at pictures of him all day. That's weird. That's weird. I wanted to show you.
I'm sure there are many people that agree.
I'm going to tell you, though, I'm down with Today Joey. And you know why I'm down with Today Joey? Because look at that picture of him right there. He's a man. He's a real man.
I'm looking at that ice cream. He has great teeth.
He really does.
He does. He has great teeth.
He really does. And I've always been a teeth person.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that that's like the first thing. I think that Joey McIntyre made me become a tooth person.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. So no one would ever really meet those expectations.
But Joey McIntyre does.
He sure does.
Always has.
All day long, 24/7. I was going through the old episodes today because we were doing stuff for our scavenger hunt that you should definitely go and check out. That will be on until July 16th. We are closing it up July 16th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific.
Perfect.
2018 or 2018, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
So I was going through the episodes and listening to get some
Stuff.
questions.
Yeah.
Yep. And now I forget what I was going to say.
Oh, we were talking about Joey McIntyre.
It was about Joe.
Teeth.
It was about Joe, and it was like right around the time that we were doing something special that I can't say because it's a question on the thing.
Oh, well then.
For Mission Interview Joey. So now I realize why I paused. Like in my head was telling me, no, you can't say that.
Yep.
That's why.
Don't speak.
That's why. Baby, baby, baby. I listened to that the other day.
It's a good song.
So we get some stories to read.
Yep.
We're going to get through
Let's do it.
Some of these stories. We're not going to read them quickly. We're going to, but we are, our eye is on the clock.
Yeah, because Wahlburgers.
And here's the thing. I'm going to say it right now. This is supposedly might be the episode that, like, when we were in Dorchester.
Right.
I'm kind of weirded out by it.
You and your family.
Yes, I'm kind of weirded out by it.
It's exciting.
I don't like to see myself on TV.
No, I do not.
Or in video.
Like to see myself in TV or video.
I don't like to be
this.
surprised by it. Like, if you took a video of me and you showed me, like, I'd be okay with it.
If you got, like, first refusal.
Right.
Yeah, if you could be like, you know what? Like,
yeah, please don't post that.
Right.
And I'm not just, because the cruise is going to come. People are going to take videos. I'm going to be in the background. I'm not going to be like, hunt you down and be like, why is that video of me on there? I'm just not gonna do that.
No,
whatever. But I'm a little sick to my stomach, actually. That's probably why I haven't been feeling well. I'm nervous.
You know who we'll see?
Who?
I think we'll see a lot of Kevin.
I think so too.
I do, because
I'm sorry, guys. My chair is all like, it needs to be oiled.
Is that what it is? Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah. Kevin was in all the pictures that I saw of everybody.
He was. That's why I'm thinking, like, we're going to see Kevin all through the episode.
In the background,
just
smiling.
Standing there.
Like, he'd smile in other people's pictures. I'm like, Kevin, you don't do that. That's kind of creepy.
That's weird.
He's like, well, I didn't realize they were taking a picture. I'm like,
he was just happy.
Look, he was so happy.
Yep. It was a special day.
It was a special.
Whoa.
Hiccup.
Lord.
Hope I don't have these the whole episode.
You need to hold your breath and swallow. Hold your breath and drink. Drink like guzzle. Don't breathe, just guzzle. And then, now don't think about it.
Okay.
Let's read. Want to read?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to read the first one?
I sure do.
Sounds good.
Speaking of Confetti Cat. By the way, you should check her out on Instagram because she's pretty cool. She posts a lot of cool stuff.
Cool. Well, she posted that Joe pic.
That's what I'm saying. But now that I think about it, she might have a private Instagram and she might be like,
Actually, don't follow me.
But I like those Joe pictures. Whoo, Nelly.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
So I think it's pronounced Katrin or Katrin or Katrin. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to read it anyway. Because I am very appreciative of you sending the story. And I have to say, I have to tell a little fun thing. She was at the same Joe show that I was at.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I
was excited to hear that.
And I think she sent me a video of when he had my, I think she sent me the video again, another time where I was really geeked out and I just wanted to like run out of the building when he had my present thing.
I wonder if he sleeps in that.
No, but no, I think he left it on the stage. I think it's still there. It's probably like hanging out somewhere.
Like in the back room.
They probably like...
They have like a closet.
Yeah, it's in the closet. Oh, wow.
I bet he took it.
You think so? I don't think so. I hope...
I'd like to think he did.
I just wanted to give it to him to be like... But then I thought, well, maybe I should have just made him another thing, which I can't say because it's on the question.
Correct.
I'm going to make another one of those. And if he doesn't want it, I'm going to use it.
When are you going to give it to him?
On the cruise?
Oh.
Is that okay?
Well, hopefully you'll be able to give it to him in person and be like, hey, I made you this.
Well, actually, you're going to have to say, Nikki made you that because I'll be like, just like that. On to Katrin's story.
Sounds
Katrin. Katrin.
All of the above or none of the above?
Here we go. You asked me what it's like being a German fan, so I thought about that for a little bit, and I'm not really sure if my answer is good enough to be used on your podcast. Yes, it is.
Always.
We're very excited. A fan from Germany. Kevin would be very excited because he's German. My last name says it all. We have umlauts over our O, but I don't put them on there.
You don't put them on there because that's just like...
Well, it's because like... I don't even know how to find that on the keyboard.
I love when someone tries to spell your name or pronounce your name.
Oh my good Lord.
It makes me
I wonder if Katrin
smile inside.
I wonder if she gets it.
Probably. Possibly.
My last name is Schroeher.
Not Schroeder.
Not Scroder.
Not Scrotum.
Not Scrotum. No.
No.
Okay. So she said, anyways, I guess it all depends on your perspective. Well, I am so excited to hear the story. There goes my stomach. There it goes again. I told you.
Was that your stomach?
Yes.
Sounded like an angry man.
It's so mad.
Okay.
I believe German, European fans might sound a little funny and seem different to you guys because of the way we talk. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's probably about it.
I don't think
you talk funny. I am very intrigued.
No, I don't either.
I love accents. I think they're so cool.
I do too. And I
always wanted one. Sometimes I pretended I had one. And it was not very good.
I'm very bad at pretending I have accents, but I don't think that it's weird or different it's different because you sound different, but that's cool.
Yeah, we like it.
We're all different.
We like it. Whereby the only thing some of us might take too personal is when it comes to tickets you can only purchase as a U.S. citizen. Oh, I would get very upset as well. That would be like New Kids on the Block going on a European tour and I really want to go and I wouldn't be able to get the tickets.
Right.
I'd cry a lot.
That might happen.
Uh-oh.
That face. No, but for real, like...
What if we want to go?
That's a real thing.
What if we want to go? I've always wanted to go to Europe.
I had a client that wanted to go to Disneyland Paris.
Yep.
And he couldn't purchase the package he wanted because his credit card was drawn off a U.S. bank.
Oh, no.
No worries. Somehow, because he has business dealings over there, he was able to get a credit card drawn off of a European bank, and he could do it.
Oh.
But it took some time.
Oh, man.
But that's a real thing.
Yikes.
So that's a bummer.
That is a bummer. I would take that personally, too. I'm pretty sure it's probably just because of the booking system and not because any requirements or regulations. I'm sure too. It was probably just a banking system thing. They could only do like US Bank or something. Therefore, I'll be even more thankful Barbara and Brandon helped us get tickets for the Hollywood Nights with Joe 2 weeks ago. Oh, so this was in April. She sent this 2 weeks after the Joe show.
This was April.
That was a good show. Had a good time.
I enjoyed watching videos from it.
So did Kat. I bet she had a good time too. I still can't believe how kind they've been to us and how blessed we were to be able to see Joey Max sing at such an intimate event. I'll never forget, and I'm gonna squeeze Barbara and Brandon as soon as I meet them on the boat in October. Also, we might have to travel longer distances, but once you do that, it doesn't feel crazy anymore. Although I really don't like flying, nuts, it makes no big difference to my friends and I whether it's 25 hours going to New Orleans or 18 hours just going to LA to see my favorite new kid, Joey Mack. Just in case you haven't noticed yet, I did notice. We are forever friends because we're forever Joey girls. It's all been worth it, and every time my friends and I take another journey, it feels like a big, beautiful adventure caressing the soul. That's very nice.
That is nice.
American fans often seem to be astonished when they hear how long it took us to get to places and events. But that doesn't mean we're more dedicated than others. I love this story. She's so nice. I just want to give her a big hug.
Person. We'll get to see her on the cruise.
I'm like gushing over you. This is fantastic.
Absolutely. And she posts good Joe pics.
Yes, she does.
It's sort of like Kermit.
It's
a little bit funny. This feeling inside. When you said it's that's all I thought about.
Oh, okay. But I believe every blockhead tries to move mountains when it comes to the guys. A BH has got to do what a BH is going to do, eh? Please don't take me too seriously. I know there's so many sisters and brothers out there who have had a few jobs working their butt off just to take part, and those that are not able to participate at all no matter how hard they try. I believe we all have the same strong heartbeat, and we're still all here for the same reason. So there's no big difference, really. I know I'm also working my butt off. I still always try to step back and take a moment to be aware of those blessings my friends and I are able to experience together. This is giving me goosebumps.
It's very sweet. Katrin.
Cat. We'll just call her Cat because she's confetti cat. So we'll call her Cat.
Cat. We cool.
You're a national treasure.
You said it.
There we go. There it is. There it is.
There we go.
Maybe I never.
No.
What?
She's an international treasure.
Whoa! There. That was pretty good.
Yep.
Hashtag international treasure. That was a weird. Whoa!
Yeah, it was. It's all good.
Maybe I really never worry about any borders because my parents supported my passion from the very beginning. I am jealous about that. I also had to show them how much I wanted it by having holiday jobs and etc. But I was lucky enough that they allowed me to do all these things I wanted to do as a teenager. So let me tell you about my personal little blockhead story. It all began in 1988. My friend came up to me telling me that her dad was on a business trip to Boston and brought us back some new music. This is amazing. So her friend had a dad who went on an international business trip to Boston, and her dad brought her back some new music.
Which is crazy.
That's so cool. That is so cool. He said that it was the latest smash hit in the U.S. Back then, we admired everything having to do with the USA and felt so cool holding on to a vinyl record in our hands that none of our friends had heard before. And we were in heaven the minute we started listening to it. From that moment on, we tried to find out as much as possible about those Boston Five. We went downtown and spent all our pocket money on American magazines and made sure not to miss a tiny bit of news from the block. And I bet those American magazines were not cheap.
No.
Was it, somebody was telling us that was from Australia. It was a story that we got.
Yes.
That like all of their friends would, because they were so expensive.
Pull their money.
Yes.
And like share it.
Yes. It's so crazy to me.
I know.
It's like, Man, I wish we were pen pals. I would have sent you a
Because
magazine.
we could have sent it.
Yeah. Well, we can be pen pals now. There's the cat.
Wow.
She wants to come in.
Meow.
And she wants to flop herself down on the desk and make my keyboard go. Shortly after that, the New Kids on the Block were in every mouth on every TV station and announced their first concert in Germany. Of course, I had to go. So I went to see the guys in concert for the very first time in 1989. Did that come through my speakers or did it come through my ears?
Your ears.
You didn't hear the bing? Nope. Cool. For the very first time in 1989 in Hamburg, my beautiful hometown. Oh, very cool. Unfortunately, sorry, go ahead.
I have a question for Kat.
Okay.
Kat, how do you pronounce that?
Is it Hamburg?
I think it's Hamburg.
Yes. Well, I was going to say Hamburg, but I didn't want you to make fun of me.
But I always want to say Hamburg because it looks like hamburger.
Because other people
Hamburg.
I'm around say Hamburg, Germany. That's a very American, or not American, but when I worked at the airport, I would say Hamburg because that's what people would say.
Right.
Kind of like Graceland.
Yes.
Graceland, which we always have called it Graceland.
Yeah.
They don't call it Graceland like Disneyland. They call it Graceland. Like one word, Graceland.
Like in Australia. Melbourne.
Yes.
It's Melbourne. Because that's that's how they say it.
Right.
And
Bangor.
Exactly.
It's not Bangor.
Nope, not Bangor.
It's not Banger. It's Bangor. Like bang and like bang. Gore. Bangor. There goes my stomach again.
And Schreier is Schreier.
Schroeher. My mom still can't spell it, so I don't expect anybody else to.
I can.
Yes, you can. I appreciate that. So Hamburg, my beautiful hometown. Unfortunately, I was too young to go by myself, so my dad accompanied me and my friend. I've always been daddy's girl, and so there was always music playing and lots of singing at our house. That is amazing. So I didn't have any concerns about him attending. Bad mistake. Oh, during the show, my dad started imitating Donnie, ripping off his shirt. He was singing along to Hangin' Tough and making jokes about the guy's destroyed jeans, complaining about how short the show was. It was his special kind of way of teasing me, which I really didn't get as a youngster. I love your dad so much. I want to hug him. I love him. Today I'd give the world to share a concert with him, but he's gone too soon. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that, Kat. I love him.
I'm so sorry, Kat.
I'm so sorry. After the concert, I couldn't imagine life without NKOTB anymore. Fortunately, the next year, 1990, the guys came back to Germany. My friend wasn't into the guys anymore, but I had to see them. Since my mom had been a big fan of the Beatles when she was young, and my dad was into all kinds of music, and music just had to be everything to me since they supported my passion for the group, they let me skip school and drove me to 4 concerts.
Four?
Can we rewind? Can we rewind? I will learn German, and I want to live with you.
I will be an exchange student.
I will be an exchange student.
In your home.
That is correct.
And
but I will just live there
concerts.
forever. Would that be okay?
You're still there.
I would be in heaven. I would... Oh, no. We wouldn't be doing the podcast.
Oh. Hashtag podcast problems.
Oh, crap. Okay. Let's see. My friend was... Okay. I remember... So they brought her to 4 concerts. That's amazing. I remember they always dropped me off very early in the morning since there were girls sleeping in front of the arena that night before, and I was so concerned about a spot close as possible to the stage. There weren't seats in front of the stage. Back then I was dreaming of somehow ending up on stage and singing and dancing with Joe. She wrote, little girl. That's adorable.
That is.
While I was standing in line and enjoying the concert, I always thought my parents were checking out the city or having a nice dinner. Different than I believed. I later found out they were waiting all day right at the exit where the paramedic center was after the girls got pulled out. I couldn't believe they did that all for me.
Aww.
I love that so much. In 1992, I met my lovely friend Nina. She moved to Germany because there was a war at her country, former Republic of Yugoslavia, and she was calling for NKOTB fans who lived in Hamburg and a fan magazine. We fell in love right away and became friends for life.
That's
This
cool.
story just keeps getting better. Like, this is amazing. They are international fans. Forever friends.
That's what they are.
They are forever.
Friends.
I have no idea how we convinced our parents. In 1993, they let us go to Boston. I was still 16. Nina just turned 18. So we felt mature enough to travel the world. Back then, there was no internet. Still, somehow, we figured out the guys' addresses.
Absolutely amazing. Like, that's unbelievable.
I remember it was like a puzzle. One magazine mentioned a street. Another one printed a house with a house number on it. So 2 Joe girls went on a mission. Of course, this is insane to me because they're not even in the same country.
No.
They're in a different country.
Right.
Like
Far.
they're on a mission. Hey, when you're on a mission, you're on a mission.
You are on...
A mission of the heart is what you're on.
That's right.
That is what you're on. And I am a Joey girl and I know this. I know this. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Hashtag mission interview Joey 2018. How many times can we say it? Let's see. Count them up. Count them up.
How many times
This
have we
could be
said
a
it so
drinking
far?
game for somebody.
This is true.
How
hey,
many-
get your blondies out.
Get it out. You got it out? Hashtag mission interview Joey 2018. Let's do this. Let's get this. That's what he says.
You know what?
That's what you said. That's what Joe said.
Hashtag mission interview Joey 2018. Mission.
Okay. Of course, the first address we were heading up to was Joe's house. He already lived on his own in a beautiful old white house in Boston, Brookline. I really wish that I'd been there. I never got to make it.
You could have cut the grass. You could have put it in a baggie.
Stop it.
You could have.
I could have, but guess what? I don't know whose house that was.
I know.
But thank you for letting me pick your grass. It was not Joe's house. As we got there, we noticed fans standing in front of his house throwing messages on toilet paper over his fence. I wonder how that rolled. We felt so embarrassed being there, so we decided not to stand right in front of his house and sat down on a wall on the other side of the street. Hey, that's what what's-her-name did.
Yeah.
That's what what's-her-name did.
And that worked for her.
What was her? Ashley, right? Ashley. Yes.
Yes.
The one that got the ride. She did the same thing. And she slid down. Remember we were like,
Yeah.
this is amazing. This is amazing. Shortly after that, Joe came out of his house and left in his car. So he did the same thing. The fans waiting in front of his house jumped towards his car, but he seemed to be in a hurry and left quickly. We then decided to go back to the hotel and have some food. In the evening, we thought we should go there again. Just a few minutes after we arrived, Joe came back and he suddenly stopped his car right at the wall we were standing at. We were the only fans at his house that evening. Extremely lucky, he stopped and talked to us. I remember he drove a Mercedes convertible and that he had a Pacers shirt on and sports shorts, maybe? Like pants?
Oh, yeah.
Sport shorts, yeah. Back then, we thought he was such a grown-up, handsome man, but him and us were kind of babies still. That is the truth.
This is true.
That is true.
But it's still cute.
It's adorable. And I was just saying, oh, look at him. Hey, making sure he was legal. Because
He was.
He was a pretty nice looking dude.
He was grown.
How you doing? How you doing, Joey McIntyre?
You just got a little bit.
He looked at us and said, I wasn't trying to be mean. And explained why he didn't feel like talking to fans hours before. Joey, you don't need to explain. Shh. Then he offered to play a new song for us and turned on Keep On Smiling. I remember we were very shy and too afraid to ask for a photo together with him, so we just took pictures of him sitting in his car, and then he signed a few things for us. This was the beginning of a long-lasting friendship. Just kidding. I wish. I love her. The next day we went to Donnie's house, and again, we were so lucky to meet him and his brother Jimbo. After the guys broke up, a lot of life happened, but my heart never forgot about the New Kids on the Block. I have to admit, I didn't take notice of the reunion right away. I was very busy with life, and internet wasn't as extensive as it is nowadays. And the guys really didn't advertise it in Europe, as far as I know. I coincidentally heard about NKOTBSB tour in Europe in 2011-2012. Meanwhile, my friends were into different music, so I talked to my dad because I wasn't sure if I should go to, is it Stuttgart?
I think it's
Stuttgart, all by myself, which is a 2-hour ride from where I lived. I remember my dad was in the hospital and had just had surgery. He told me I definitely should go and to tell him everything about it when I get back. He reminded me of how happy I was back in the day. So I went to Stuttgart and finally back in Joey Mac and KOTB. Heaven, I'm in heaven. I hear that. That song, by the way, reminds me of this movie that I used to watch when I was little.
Yes.
It was scary. And it was
What
about
movie
the
was
little
it?
ghost girl.
Oh.
She was like, and it was like,
That's the name of the movie?
no, but she was just a little girl, but it was like the janitor did it or something.
Oh.
I think
That's
we've
not
talked
nice.
about this.
What's the movie?
It's with like, I want to say it's the guy from E.T., but it's not. It's like someone that looks like him. And it takes place, like she's from like but they play that song, Heaven, I'm in heaven.
Is it from like the 80s?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know. Someone tell us.
I bet
Someone knows.
somebody is yelling at this to us right now.
Right.
Live tweet it. Bring on the live. I love the live tweets this week, by the way.
Yeah, those are
freaking
fun.
loved them. Thanks, guys. Made me happy.
And happy Nikki is
Yes.
a happy life. From Blue's Clues.
I brought the ticket last minute, so there was no VIP ticket left for me. But I had an eye on it and promised myself to try to purchase such a special ticket if ever the guys would come back again. Hallelujah. They really did, and I was able to purchase a VIP ticket in 2014. I swear, I really thought I was going to do that crazy stuff only once in my life, just to see Joe and the other guys too, once again, as we all grew older. Well, I guess I lost my mind after those blue eyes looked at me and Joe spoke a few little German words to me. I would too. I would be like, oh, here's a question. When they were in Boston, were they like well versed in English? Because that's amazing.
For real. I mean, my guess is they probably studied it in school.
You think so?
Well, I think so because I think that other countries, like in the US, we like lightly learn other languages, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that in other countries they do learn English.
Kind of like I lightly learned Latin
Yes, I lightly learned Latin,
for 2 years.
which is a dead language.
It helped me on my SATs though.
Helped me too. So
We did
I'm
pretty
not gonna-
good. We did pretty good on our SATs.
Yeah, we did. We almost got like the exact same score.
Yeah, we did. We didn't cheat, I swear.
No,
Not like you could really cheat on the SATs.
you can't cheat on the SATs.
No. They got like guards in there.
Armed
you remember?
guards.
There was like 3 teachers in there.
Yeah, they did have a lot of like.
Like, I don't have time
And you took
to
the
cheat.
ACTs too.
I did.
And so did I.
I did okay on those.
I did
pretty
better
good.
on the ACTs.
I did too.
And
Kevin almost got like a perfect score on the ACTs.
this is a tangent that I don't even know if we need to go on.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say I took the ACTs because I wanted to go to school in Florida.
Yeah.
And I remember reading. I wouldn't have heard it from anywhere on the internet. Reading in like those college books.
Yep.
That
Oh,
for
those big
Florida
ones?
schools, you take ACTs.
Oh.
So I took both.
Okay. I just took them because I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be a cop. How'd that work out?
It's all right. You did good.
Maybe I should still pursue that dream.
You could. Your coworkers would all be like 20. There's a whole lot. We have a really young force here
I don't know if
Bangor.
I'd be able to pass that fitness challenge.
Sure you could.
The concert in Frankfurt was followed by another concert and gathering in Cologne. 3 cruises. I always said I'd never go on the cruise because I believed I wasn't crazy enough for that. Yeah, right. 8 concerts, including Barstool tickets and meeting our guys. again during the Total Package Tour, the Today Show in New York City, Donnie's Generation Rescue event in St. Charles last year, and the unforgettable Hollywood Nights with Mr. Mac this April. Although I've met Joe a few times already, I just don't get used to the meet and greet situation, and I often feel really awkward standing beside him. Hey, I know how you feel. But the meet and greet in Frankfurt was the kickoff to a lot of wonderful friendships, except the one with Joey Mac, who just doesn't get it. I love it. And so many memorable adventures. To break it down, it is for sure endless laughter, kindness, and a certain willingness to do crazy things in the air when I'm with my BH sis, Ella and Julie. Who else would drive 2,500 to 3,000 miles in 4 days after crossing the pond for about 11 hours just to see 5 very special guys at the Today Show? Oh my gosh. Only sleep for 45 minutes and then be really good friends. That's amazing.
That really is. I don't think I could keep up.
I like it. I like the way she rolls. We are totally nuts, I guess. And with whom else could I feel as happy, comfortable, and free as with my lovely chicks? Is it Heike?
I would say it's Heike.
Judith and Iris. NKOTB brought so many amazing people from all around the world into my life. Not all of them are able to cruise or go to concerts. Still, I'm very thankful. All these beautiful souls enriched my life. There's still a few wishes concerning New Kids on the Block on my bucket list, but as far as we all know, life happens while you're busy making plans. So let's better life surprise us. I like that she said.
That is nice.
There's still a few wishes concerning NKOTB on my bucket list, but as we all know, life happens while you're busy making plans. So let's better life surprises us. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
That is cool.
Please don't hesitate to contact me for any further questions. Big hug coming your way from Munich. Yours, Katrina. Or Kat. Or Katrina. Katerina. Oh, it is Katrina. Katrina.
Oh.
I wrote it wrong up at the top.
Yes, you did.
Or so-called confetti cat. Yay! I liked your story.
That was an awesome story. Yay.
All right, are you ready for this one? Angela's story.
I gotta find it. Okay. So this is Angela's story.
Let's do it.
Hey, Kat.
What?
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Kat.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön, darling, Dankeschön. I recall Central Park in fall when you tore your dress. What a mess. I confess. You know why I know that song? Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Angela's story.
Dankeschön.
First of all, I want to say that I love your podcast. I've just started listening and am addicted. Thanks.
Thank you.
I can't... Kermit says thank you. I can't wait to meet you ladies on the cruise. Making new Blockhead friends is a great New Kids on the Block fan perk. Agreed.
Come see us. We are on deck
6.
Not 8, 6.
Correct.
I keep saying deck 8.
So, I have been a fan of New Kids on the Block since their inception. 1988 was the year I became one of their biggest fans. I was 14 years old and in the 8th grade. I was one of their older fans at that time. I stayed a big fan until they broke up. I grew up and went to college and met my now husband of 23 years, Daniel, and soon started our family. I had my first child, Danielle, in 1996. So many years passed, as we all know, too many. So when New Kids on the Block reunited in 2008, I had a 12-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old niece as well. I heard that New Kids on the Block were coming to the Verizon Wireless Arena in Manchester, New Hampshire, and was ecstatic. I also heard that my local radio station was giving away tickets to the show. I had a running reputation of winning stuff with this particular station.
What?
105.5 JYY out of Concord, New Hampshire. So long
she didn't
story
just
short,
get stuck with the soul cages.
No, she didn't.
like I did. It was a good CD.
Yes, it was.
Fields of Gold.
Yeah. Great song. That is a great song.
I like Sting. I'm happy with my that one CD I got.
You won.
I don't win things.
I won like tickets to the fair. Which is actually a great thing to win.
I just do not win things.
So long story short, I ended up winning a 4-pack of tickets to see them. What?
A 4-pack?
That's crazy.
I would have crossed that border quicker than quickie to quick. That Maine, New Hampshire
Maine,
border.
New Hampshire border.
Nikki Flash.
Gone right over the bridge.
Flash it. Right going through.
I had
clap as I go across.
Always do. You got to.
And you take your seatbelt off.
Always. Clap and take off your seatbelt.
Just cuz.
And take a sip of your shake from Burger King. As a kid.
Oh, that's right, because you stepped at the Kennebunkport.
We'd always have a Kennebunkport. Me and my Grammy would split a chicken sandwich. I had no one that truly wanted to go with me and decided to bring my husband, daughter, and niece. Your husband's kind of a trooper.
He's awesome.
Mine would have been like, hard pass. Why don't you just go find somebody out on the street? Like
Kevin would have been down.
Pete would not. Well, I don't know.
I think Kevin would have like made friends while he was there.
With other men?
Yep. Possibly
the
women.
The other two?
Possibly women. Like, he just makes friends.
Makes friends wherever he goes.
He likes people.
He's a people person.
He is.
Does he say that when he goes for interviews?
No.
I'm a people person. All right. So where did I leave off? Oh, my daughter had never been to a real concert before, and she has special needs. She had a liver transplant when she was 16 months old due to a birth defect. So she has developmental disabilities and ADHD as well. The tickets that I won were way up in the nosebleed section, and I was concerned that due to her having a hard time sitting still for too long, we requested to have our seats moved for safety reasons. So we were moved down to the first row behind the Okay, I'm saying that wrong. The hockey rink. These were amazing seats. I even believe that we were sitting right next to Barrett and Griffin McIntyre with his headphones on. So that night, 2 little blockheads were created. My daughter Danielle and my niece Becca.
That's adorable.
Is amazing.
That's adorable. I can totally get about being up there. That's uncomfortable. Like, it was really
for
uncomfortable.
Anybody.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable for me.
Yeah.
I was like panicky up there.
Oh my gosh, for real.
Yeah. I was like that's another reason why I'll never do it. I was just some people can do it and that's cool. I just can't because I was
panicky up there.
It was just too much. And it was hot and like I couldn't breathe. The air was like thicker up there or something. I don't know. It was supposed to be thinner, but it wasn't.
No, and
well, we weren't on Mount Everest.
No. But we were way up there.
Yeah.
I mean,
freaking Justin Timberlake.
When Pink is in her scarf things and she's flopping around and you're looking down at her in the air.
I do have to say, though, thank you for that concert because we wouldn't have Brody.
True that.
Those beers were good.
Jump forward to 2014. It was the end of March and my daughter and I were driving down to Massachusetts General Hospital for the 6 months checkup with her transplant doctors. I always enjoyed listening to Kiss 108. For real? She's going to win something else.
Yep.
I always
feel it.
enjoyed
I can feel it in my bones.
To Kiss 108 on the way down. Maddie in the Morning is an awesome morning radio show. So Billy Costa had some exciting news, and it was about a grand opening of a new Verizon store on Boylston Street in Boston. Donnie Wahlberg was going to be there.
What?
It was on April 12th, and that was my daughter's 18th birthday.
Oh.
My daughter was so excited and said to me, Mom, can we go for my birthday adventure? I said the usual, we'll see. My mom always said that too. I made a song up about it.
You did? Excuse me?
My brother and I made up a song about my mom.
Can you please sing it?
Yes, I will.
Right now?
Because she used to say, we'll see.
Okay.
To everything. We'd say, we'll see means no. We'll see means no. No means no. And yes means no. That's what we sang.
That was really funny.
For years.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see
would she laugh?
Means no. Yes.
And then would she say yes?
No. Only sometimes.
Okay.
I had secretly already planned on taking her down to Natick, Mass to the American Girl store. Hey, we went there.
We did.
That was fun. And maybe a stop for lunch at Wahlburgers in Hingham. I decided that we would go and try to meet Donnie. I have never been to a meet and greet before, so I had and repeatedly told my daughter to not have high expectations. Maybe we'd meet him and maybe not. But I did tell her to plan on going to get a new doll at the American Girl doll store.
Oh.
April 12th, 2014, we left our house fairly early as it takes approximately blank hours.
Oh, yeah. I think, yeah.
I'm going to say it was probably about two hours.
Yeah, because it takes us 4.
Like 4.
Yeah.
We parked at the Mass General Hospital parking garage as that was the most familiar starting point for any city adventures. We took the T to Boylston Street and continued on foot for a block or two to the new Verizon store. The line was crazy long, but instead of being discouraged, we got to the back of the line and waited patiently. My daughter is very social and kept telling the people in line around us that she was there to meet Donnie Wahlberg, and most of the young people her age around us were there to meet the other celebrities making an appearance. Jack and Jack, YouTube sensations. She had no idea who they were. Time went by, and we made new acquaintances, as well as security people and others in line. All of a sudden, one of the Verizon security brings over this young woman and asks if she can stand with us as she is hearing impaired and may need someone to explain to her what was going on as she was there alone. My first new blockhead friend for life, Nicole. About 20 minutes went by, and the same Verizon security guy comes up to us and tells us to come with him. He pulled us from the long line into the front of the Donnie Wahlberg VIP line.
What?
And gave us badges for VIP and passes for the cocktail party after the photo op.
OMG.
Oh my gosh. So we were waiting and dancing and singing to New Kids on the Block tunes being played by Billy Costa outside the Verizon store, and Donnie's black Suburban pulls up in front of the store. He gets out, and we can barely see him as the crowd was about 12 people deep, and we were right up next to the store entrance. I had brought my original No More Games book with me and was waving it in the air. Donnie stops right in front of me and hugs me, and then proceeds to enter the store. It seems like forever before we were filed in to have our tour of the store and the Donnie photo op. We went in and got to see the new store and get some Verizon swag, then had our photo op. My daughter, my new friend Nicole, and myself had our photo done together. Donnie was amazing and so attentive to Nicole and Danielle. We left after the photo and made plans to meet back up to go to the cocktail party that was more than 2 hours later. It was being held across the street at the Lenox Hotel. 2 hours had passed, and my daughter and I met Nicole outside the hotel. We went in and were directed upstairs in this beautiful hotel. They had a ballroom set up for the party. There were many Verizon employees and only about 35 people otherwise.
Wow.
My daughter was so hyper, and once she realized there were appetizers, she planted herself near the table for a little while. Me too.
Yeah. Well,
Me too, girl.
I hear that. Loud and clear.
Then the regional manager of Verizon was introduced and came up to introduce Donnie.
Not to be confused with the regional manager of Dunder Mifflin.
This is
or
correct.
Assistant to the regional manager.
This is very correct. He walked in a beautiful dark blue suit with lavender tie. He spoke for a few minutes about Blue Bloods and his spokesmanship for Verizon, and then Victor started lining us up for another photo. My daughter had taken my New Kids on the Block book and was going over to Victor repeatedly and asking him if Donnie could sign his page in the book. I usually try to help her to calm down when she gets so excitable, and this time I was too entranced to worry about it as I was in the same room as Donnie Wahlberg. I heard Victor say to her, "It's okay, I'll talk to him, sweetie." She was so happy. She walked up to him when it was her turn for the photo with the book in hand. He was given a Sharpie from Victor and proceeded to sign his poster page in the book. My daughter was jumping up and down, and then they took the picture of her and Donnie. I was next in line and went up to him and apologized for how excited she was, as she has special needs and has a hard time calming herself down. He said, "You know, I'm a special needs stepdad now, right?" He's amazing. The reason we are all Donnie girls. That is my story in the beginning of my faithful following of the New Kids on the Block. I have gone on cruises 2016 and 2017, and am booked on the upcoming New Kids on the Block Cruise 10.
Yay.
I can't wait to meet you both and make more great new Blockhead friends.
Come see us. Yay.
Yay! That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Incidentally, quick side note.
Yeah.
That Verizon store opening,
Yeah.
I know somebody who worked there and was at that store opening. And
You did?
She posted a picture, a selfie with Donnie from the store that day.
Oh my gosh. I think I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah. And she, it was like very random. Like, I didn't know that was happening. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
that was before, like, we didn't,
Right.
like, I didn't follow this.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, and like, all of a sudden, like, there she is with Donnie. Lucky.
That's so cool.
Very cool.
To be continued when Brooke is in Old Orchard. Or we could do it next week.
Sounds good.
All right?
Yep.
Okay. Signing off for now.
For now.
So Brooke and I were just reflecting
We were.
over one of the moments that changed my life forever.
It sure did.
Seriously.
Got bit.
Oh, jeez.
They're out.
We have taken a couple weeks since we recorded the last episode.
Or the last part of this episode.
Right. And we're
back.
We're back and we're outside. We like to be outside when we can.
Yeah, summer is short.
That's right. And so here it is. Here we're doing it.
Here we go.
So today, it was kind of funny. I don't know how it happened, but an old friend of ours that we knew when we were little, he commented on my Joe McIntyre video.
Yeah, which is so cool.
And it just
truth be told, I had a crush on him in 5th grade.
Oh, well, he was a nice looking younger man.
And he still is.
He still is.
He's a beautiful family.
And he was just such a nice person.
Still is.
It's sad that let's just tell you what he wrote on my. We should tell him about the podcast. I bet he would listen.
I bet he would.
He would. I bet he would. So he
at least like a couple times.
This is how it happened. Was because Jade, our friend from Australia, she commented on the video. Can I use a screenshot in my video? Because she's doing this really cool video. I'm really excited about of people's moments.
Yeah.
With New Kids on the Block, and so we had commented back and forth, and then people started commenting on it.
Because it like brings it back up.
Right. And Andy saw it and he said, this is the type of person he is, you guys. This guy is pretty amazing. He said, I think I've counted at least 5 things in this video that make it the best thing I've seen this week. How cool, Nikki. Gives me goosebumps. That gives me goosebumps.
He's so nice.
And then that video gave me goosebumps all over again. And I just remembered, like, seriously, Joe McIntyre, you changed everything. And I know that people said, no, Nikki, you changed everything. No, here's the thing. Like, that changed my life.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yes.
And there was a reason why.
Yes.
We were in those seats.
Right.
And it just happened to be that just happened to. I mean, I've thought about this many times, and I'm sure you have too.
Many times.
How different would it be if I sat in the seat?
Right, because normally you would want to sit in that seat.
Right.
But you said, no, you sit wherever.
Yeah, I didn't care. But normally I would. But it wasn't a big deal. Like, we didn't really care.
No, but you actually told me to sit there.
You know why?
Why?
You're taller than me. So, if I'm sitting on the corner and you're sitting here and we're like standing up and I'm looking downstage,
you wouldn't be able to see.
Right. So it just made sense, and that was cool.
Right.
But I thought about that.
Because I thought about it a few times because I was like, why she would want to sit on the end.
But that makes sense. Cuz then do you know what I mean? 'Cause
right.
If I was trying to look like down cuz we were on the very corner, then I might miss something.
So do you think like that was the corner, or like, because I've seen other videos where he didn't go to a corner.
See, the videos I've seen, he goes to the corner.
So he goes to that corner every single time.
And that's when he said that's the money corner.
Like, how? How did that happen?
It just did.
I'm telling you, divine intervention.
I was like, we're sitting right there. Those 2 seats right there, that's where we're sitting. And he said, oh, that corner? That's the money corner. I didn't know what that meant.
I didn't
but
either.
He knew.
I was like, oh, am I gonna get a lot of
money? Green?
Well, no. Money shots? I don't know.
Money shot? No. Do you know what a money shot is?
No. What's a money shot? I don't know. I've heard people say it like, that's the money shot.
Well, I mean...
Wait a second. Is this...
It's perverted.
No, it's not.
It is perverted.
Okay. Maybe I need to take that out?
No, it's funny.
So what does it mean?
I'm not going to say.
Well, go away from the microphone and tell me.
I can't.
You have to tell me.
The money shot?
Because I just said I thought he was going to give me the money shot. So that sounds awful.
Like...
Wait, what? Shut your mouth. No.
I mean, you would have been okay with it.
No.
You'd be like,
no. No. Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm embarrassed.
That's not the only thing, but that's what I think of, because I used to work with somebody who talked about that.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's what I think of. That's where my brain goes, which is
I just think like,
Great.
give me the money shot. That's the money shot.
like Vogue.
Like I thought he was gonna like Vogue in front of
Like
me, or
pose.
like that was hit like, or he was gonna spend a lot of time in that corner. So I was like super excited about it.
Right.
But that legitimately, like we talked about this in step 1, step 2, all of the steps. I truly had no idea that he was going to do that. And I'm so glad that I didn't know,
Yeah, for real.
because it made it that more special.
Of course it did.
And I thought he saw me and he heard my story about I waited all my life for this, and he came and sang to me. But alas, that was not the case.
Well, but he did come and sing to you.
No, he did differently. Yeah, he did. But like,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I feel kind of silly that I was
Don't, because there was
yeah.
of all the seats.
Here's the thing. Like he still sang to me and he held my hand. Joey freaking McIntyre held my hand
And sang to you.
twice. Like I let go and showed him my t-shirt, and then he held onto my hand again.
Give me that back. I wasn't done with that.
Okay, so like, do you remember the feeling you felt when like you first held hands with somebody? Like that feeling?
No.
Oh. No?
No, I really don't.
Like that, like your stomach, like the butterflies, like
No.
that's what I
I
got.
remember holding hands with somebody and feeling like embarrassed.
Oh.
Like I was awkward about it.
I never felt that way.
I did.
I still get butterflies when Kevin holds my hand.
But that's why I don't hold hands.
Well, we don't either, and that's why I think makes it special, like when he does. We're not like a PDA.
No, you're not. And I'm
You
not
know?
either. Like we're not. But like I remember feeling like I don't know if I like this.
I just remember thinking,
Could have been the
He
person.
thinks I'm special, so he's holding my hand.
He's dead now.
Wait, who? Oh God.
That's awful. That's a bad way for me to say that. We've talked about this before, though.
I remember. Okay, so I consulted my diary, which led all kinds of new memories into my head.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. And like I held hands with somebody like in like 4th and 5th grade.
Who?
His name was Wayne.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I remember you telling me about him.
Yeah.
I don't remember him because he was on the other side of the school.
Yeah. Oh no, he wasn't even from here.
Oh, where was he from?
He was from Herman.
Oh, where did he come from?
Happy Wheels.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. He lived in a different town.
Could he shuffle? Could he shuffle skate? Did you skate partners?
No, we danced.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa. That's huge.
Yeah.
For that age, you know.
And I can remember him holding my hand, and I was like, oh. But I was still like, I'm saving myself for Joey McIntyre.
Yeah.
First
That's
kiss, first kiss.
Sure, of course.
I didn't want to kiss him.
No. But you were also very serious about your Shane feelings.
Yeah, that's true. I did write his name on my closet wall.
You did send letters to Luke Perry.
In care of Luke Perry. Yes, I did. I wonder if he ever got them. Maybe
Luke
we'll
Perry?
find out. No. Well, I'm sure Luke Perry got them, or Luke
Oh.
Perry's team.
I wonder what they did with them.
They probably threw them away. Burned
This
them.
looks like some good kindling.
Send these to the incinerator. These aren't even for Luke Perry.
They didn't recycle then.
Nope. RECYCLE.
So we have to talk about something real quick.
Oh, okay.
So you mentioned something earlier to me.
Oh, yes. Do you want me to talk about it now?
Yeah, let's
Or
talk
do you want to
about it.
ask me a question?
Well, I've heard from you that you are considering, not considering, that you are getting a New Kids on the Block themed tattoo.
I am.
So let's talk about these options.
Okay. So first, I have a really good friend who
Yes.
is an amazing tattoo artist. And he told me when he first started, when I was ready, to come to him
Yep.
and get a tattoo.
So,
And I, like, at that point, like, the tattoo I have, like I've told you guys, if you've listened to all the other episodes, it is awful. It is dreadful. It's just not something.
It's not that bad, and nobody sees it. Like, it's in a spot that nobody sees.
That's true, and that's a good thing.
Right. Nobody would know you had it.
But see, I trust myself with my friend.
Yeah.
Because I know what he is going to give me is going to be beyond my expectations. Like, I've seen his work.
Right.
It's crazy amazing. And even Charlene approved. Charlene,
Perfect.
you know what I mean? Like, I sent her. So I sent him a message a few weeks ago, and I said, I think I'm ready. I think I at least have a theme. Let me know, thinking. And then I kind of forgot about it. And then he messaged me a couple days ago and said, are we ready? And so immediately I thought, well, first I just told you.
Right.
I said, I'm going to get a New Kids on the Block themed tattoo.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Speaking from somebody who has a tattoo from a band.
Right.
That I always loved.
Yeah.
And I still do. I don't dislike them. It's nothing against the band.
Right.
But also it was not done all that well. So that is different. But I would take that back if I could.
Really?
Absolutely.
I really like it. I think it looks cool. I'm dead serious. Like, I wouldn't lie to you about that. Like, it's not like an eyesore.
I feel like it's an eyesore.
No, it isn't.
It's
It's still very pretty. It still has great coloring.
It has a lot of colors in it, that's for sure. But it isn't a good representation of what it should have been.
Okay.
Because it was done not in a great way. They didn't know how to do the color.
Right. Well, they didn't know how to do tattoos.
And here's the thing.
Because we found that out.
I didn't know at 18 years old to, like, shop around.
Right. We were just
to find
like,
somebody who's good. I just went to a tattoo place. I was like, this is what I want. And they're like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they did it.
Right.
And they did it poorly. So, like, that's going to be different. But even if it was done well, I wish I had thought about it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Not that you haven't. I'm not saying that.
No. I haven't. No, to be honest with you, I haven't.
But
I just want to do something because this was such a, like, I agree with you.
And I have an idea.
You do?
I actually have an idea.
Shut your mouth.
I actually have an idea. But I want to save it.
Okay.
For private.
I'm going to do it.
I actually think it's a kind of a good idea.
Okay, where should I get it?
I don't know. I can't
I think
tell
I
you
should
where.
get it on my shoulder, like on where yours is.
I can't tell you where to get it.
I'm going to get it on the exact. Here's what I want to do with you two. I want us to get a small tattoo together. I mean, like a minuscule.
A white one? I want a white tattoo.
We can do a white tattoo.
I don't think those are, like, cool anymore, but I don't care. I won't do tattoos here.
Okay.
Because what's that gonna look like one day? They'll be down here.
Well, I'm kind of really excited to hear your idea.
I want to tell you right now.
Okay, tell me. I love it. I'm going to do that.
So we should talk about Kat's pictures.
Yeah, let's talk about Kat's pictures. Joe in that convertible. Wow.
How
wow.
you doing?
Hubba hubba.
She said,
No, for reals though. For reals.
because we didn't have the pictures when we read her story earlier.
Right.
So now we do.
Right. I actually emailed her that night afterwards and I said that we had read her story. So she said, enclosed, you will find a few pictures from my trip to Boston in 1993. Feel free to share them, whichever you prefer.
And it looks like 1993.
And she said, by the way, I think you guys are doing a fantastic job.
That's nice.
I don't think I could love her anymore.
Thanks, Kat.
Cannot wait to see you on the cruise. Seriously. I will tell you though, I would absolutely, would it be weird for me to have this picture blown up?
No.
I would love it. No, I'm not going to take your picture, Kat. I promise. But that picture.
If she gave you permission, I think that it would be fine. I bet she'd give you permission.
Can I Photoshop myself in there?
I'll Photoshop you in there. I'll draw you.
Yeah. Oh, like you used to? Draw me like your French girls.
Yep. And you'll have the highlights too.
Oh, look that's his house.
Yeah, I saw that. That's cool.
That's him driving in.
That's the house that was on Cribs, right?
Yes, it was. Yes.
That's cool.
When our favorite era of Joe was now, but our second favorite era of Joe.
My favorite era, I have no shame. I have no problem saying my favorite era of Joe was
2000s.
Like 99
Yeah,
Joe.
Yeah.
I like that era.
God, I do have a type. I 100% Joe, you created that type, I will say. It had to have.
Oh, totally.
No, I mean, love Kevin Ray to death.
Of course you do.
You know, of course I do. But before him, nobody could hold a candle to you. Nobody could hold a candle to you, Joe. Whatever that means.
I know. What does that mean?
I don't know. No one can hold a candle to you. Like, okay, so because you're hot?
Or because you can't see through you?
I don't know.
If you hold a candle to something, you can see through it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Like behind it.
Like a ghost?
Maybe.
That's weird. Maybe we should look it up. Hold on. Let's look this up. Oh. Plane overhead.
Look at those props. Those scare me.
I had to work around them all the time.
That scared me. I had bad dreams about that.
About me working around props?
About me visiting you working around props.
Oh. Remember that time? There was that windstorm? And I was working with Vez?
Stop.
He was the best. He was scared shitless. Like he looked like he was going to pass out. And he said, I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead. Because I got a gush of wind and I went towards the prop.
Oh my
when
God.
I was trying to pull the chocks.
That kills me. Like the thought of that is hurting my insides. So
I caught myself.
still.
I wouldn't be able to do that today. I probably would have gone right into the prop. No. But, I mean, it wouldn't have been my fault because the wind was just so...
Right. But still.
Yeah. So, holding a candle.
Oh, yes. Let's see what that means.
No one could hold a candle to Joe until Kevin came. It means an expression describing a person or thing that is distinctly inferior to someone or something else. So...
We get that.
What's the origin of the phrase? This is actually from the UK. Apprentices used to be expected to hold the candle so that more experienced workmen were able to see what they were doing. Someone unable to even do that would be of low status indeed.
Oh.
Very, very cool.
Interesting.
So that's where that phrase came.
So now we know.
And wasn't that the truth? Because the first time I saw Joe, I was in a relationship. Not a very good one, but a relationship. And I was like, oh, well.
Yeah.
Everything happens for a reason.
This is true.
If he listened to this, would he think that was a little crazy? Maybe. Hey, listen. I had Joe fever, okay? Okay.
Excuse me. Should we read Tanya's story?
Yeah, probably.
It's going to get dark.
Probably a good idea.
What's your battery?
Oh, plenty. 69.
Oh, okay.
69%.
Okay. Want me to read Tanya's story?
I would love it if you would read Tanya's story.
I'd love to.
Okay, let's hear it.
Kat, thanks for the pics. We love them.
Yeah. I can't stop looking at them.
All right. Tanya's story.
Wait, I don't think we looked at all of them, though. Hold on. Sorry.
I thought we did.
No, I have a question. There's one. No, I have a question.
Yeah.
So, first of all, I love the picture where she circled and said me.
Me too.
I love this.
We know that you were there.
I absolutely love it. My first question for her is, could you speak English? I think we said that.
She must have been able to.
I'm sure she could.
Some.
But I think that's amazing.
Absolutely.
My second question is, how long, or did she tell it to us in the story because it's been so long? How long did she have to like sit and wait there for him to?
She may have said, let me look.
This picture of him going into his house, though, is amazing. And he's like looking back at everybody in the rearview mirror.
I don't think she said.
It's kind of crazy to think that he was in that house, like that big house all by himself.
I know.
You know? And it was like old. I'd be scared of ghosts. I wonder if it was haunted.
He ain't afraid of no ghosts.
He ain't afraid of no ghosts. I think he said that he doesn't believe in ghosts. Because I remember people kept asking him ghost-related questions. It wasn't even like around Halloween, like when people were asking about the my so-called whatever thing. They were asking him ghost-related questions. I was like, I'm interested. I want to hear your point of view on this.
He said he doesn't believe in ghosts?
I can't remember now. I'm going to have to go. Maybe he does.
What about the Holy Ghost?
Maybe he does. Stop it.
What
Okay.
about Great Caesar's ghosts?
Oh,
Who's that?
I don't
I
know.
don't either. Great Caesar's ghost.
What about I don't know. Let's go. Let's read the other story. Sorry
Okay.
about that, Tanya. Let's read
What
Tanya's
about
story.
Pop's Ghostly?
What is that?
If anybody knows what Pop's Ghostly is, send us a tweet. I'm just going to leave that there. Because if you know what Pop's Ghostly is, you're the coolest person I know.
Wait, did we read Angela's story?
Yeah.
Oh, Angela, thank you for sending your story. I'm sorry about that.
I'm pretty sure we thanked her, but we'll thank again. Hey, Angela.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
You're amazing. Okay, on to Tanya's story. She's got 2 stories.
All right. Tanya's story.
I'm very excited about this because I laughed so hard when I read it.
I have not read it.
I read it. I know we have that rule, but I read it because I was laughing. You will laugh as well. Here we go.
Here we go. Tanya's story.
Now you're going to make me yawn.
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm new to your podcast and couldn't believe that people made a podcast about New Kids on the Block.
We did it.
It's a fantastical idea.
Hey, thanks.
I have 2 stories that may or may not be show worthy, but here goes. Story 1, 1986, Orlando, 6th grade. Me and my friend Tanya, I like that you're Tanya and Tanya, by the way,
That's awesome.
are spending the night at her house on a Saturday night while her mom was on a date with a cute guy.
Ooh.
Saturday night radio DJs on a local pop station are holding a contest. The 6th caller will win 2 tickets to see Tiffany. Tiffany is not quite Tiffany. She's released I Think We're Alone Now, but her mall tour won't take place until 7th grade.
That's awesome.
But we know who
That's like
she
early
is.
Tiffany.
That is like really early Tiffany. That's Tiffany with like shoulder length hair.
Oh.
Yeah. That's early Tiffany.
Oh.
But we know who she is, and we've never been to a concert that isn't our parents dragging us to one of their faves. So this would be our very first chosen concert. The radio DJ tells listeners to wait until they play Richard Marx's Hold On to the Night. I love that song.
What a great song to pick.
To call in. We plug the kitchen phone into Tanya's bedroom so we can huddle over the covers and wait. Under the covers and wait. At 10 p.m., they play Richard Marx, and Tanya calls, and we win. There was so much screaming and bed jumping, like we actually won a radio contest. We convinced our parents to drop off pickup the night of the concert. It was surreal because we were 11 and unsure how we were supposed to behave while waiting for the concert to begin.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. The 80s, man.
I wouldn't even know. I'd be like, I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you would. We were worldly.
We were?
At 11? Like, you used to get dropped off at the mall and stuff at 11.
That's true. But like, I didn't go to my first real concert until we're going to count Joey McIntyre. Like, that was my first real
I know,
concert.
but it's like anything else. It's
Yeah.
but it's different because it's Joey McIntyre or
Like, I didn't
Tiffany.
know. I was like, so are these our seats? I can remember. I just had this memory. I kept asking you, are these our seats or can we like jump over this? Do you remember me saying that to you?
No.
And you were like, you could jump over that, but you're probably going to get kicked out. But I didn't understand
Right.
because
right,
there was nobody there.
Right.
So I was like, can I go over this rail and go down there? Because
There's no
why
one there.
not? Because they weren't like, they were like general admission.
They
tickets.
were?
Yeah. We didn't
Oh.
have like actual seats.
I thought we did. Mm-mm. So we got some but we had pretty decent.
We were there super
Seats.
early.
That's why.
I was like, we're going to get there early. We're going to wait. I want to see him. I think we were late. Like later than I wanted to go. Because you know me. I was like, we need to be there. I need to see him.
We had great seats, though.
We did. We were front and center.
Right.
Like, hey.
Like, eye to eye. Because it was, like, up a little bit.
Cowboy hat to cowboy hat.
Yep.
Actually, I had no cowboy hat. But he had a cowboy hat on.
He did, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. For that one song.
Let me take you for a ride. All right.
We can do just what you like.
We were also terribly self-conscious to be doing a grown-up thing without parents.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure we were wearing our charm necklaces and lace bows with arms full of jelly bracelets.
Yes.
We were so new to concerts that we didn't even know there was something called an opening band. But someone says, have y'all heard of this band coming on stage? They're called New Kids on the Block. We had no idea who they were. The lights go dark and 5 boys walk out, and we are clueless, but they're cute and the entire stadium squeals. Tanya R. and I keep looking at each other because we can't figure out who they are, but we keep screaming anyways. Little did we know that this boy band would become our obsession for the next 3 years. I don't remember much about Tiffany that night, but I do recall going crazy over New Kids on the Block.
That's so funny.
That's an awesome story. Let's do story number 2. 1989, 8th grade, Orlando. I love how she sets the stage.
I love it. She's setting us up, like
She
giving
is.
us a picture.
Myself and my clique of 5 other girls are gearing up for the
I can see
upcoming
them.
New Kids on the Block Hangin' Tough concert. We are all professional New Kids on the Block fans at this point. Every square inch of my bedroom is covered in New Kids on the Block pics that I've carefully cut from Tiger Beat and Teen Beat. Each member has a personalized folder, color-coded, purple for Donnie, where I place pics or articles pertaining to that particular new kid. It's a tad too much now that I think about it.
No, it was
it's not.
perfect. It was perfect.
The night of the concert, our friend Stacy's mom...
Stacy's mom.
That's exactly what I thought. Promised to drop us off. We are ecstatic. We listen to our mixtape of all their songs in our way, so we are hype when we arrive. The concert starts and we push our way to almost the front. It takes bravery to do this because the crowd is wild.
I can't even imagine.
Hair-sprayed bangs and blue eyeshadow everywhere. So much screaming and tears. I'm not crying, but Nicole and Tammy are. The 6 of us push our way through the crowd and finally, there we are, a few feet from the stage. Tammy faints, falls on the ground with a million bodies everywhere.
Oh,
The
Tammy.
rest of us look down at her and take her shoes off.
Wait, what?
I don't know why we take her shoes off, but it seems like the thing to do when a friend faints next to the stage. We hand her shoes.
Wait, why? Why did they take her shoes off? Did she have kids on? Like with socks? Like
I don't know.
Hold on, you passed out. Let me take your shoes off.
Like, I don't get that. I don't get it.
Why? It's so funny. Ow, I'm hurting myself laughing so hard.
But I'm thinking, like, isn't
Oh.
there, when someone faints, isn't there something you're supposed to do? Like, aren't you supposed to do something like
you're supposed to
take
make
your
sure.
shoes off?
I don't know. Maybe that they thought that's what they were supposed to do.
Because there's a reason.
To take their shoes off?
No.
Wait, you're supposed to like lift their head a little bit so their air, or like make sure their airway isn't obstructed, isn't it?
But there's something I don't remember.
Wait, so this is like for real? You take their shoes off? Because I could not get past that sentence. I couldn't get past that sentence when I was reading this, picturing this. I almost peed my pants.
Okay.
I swear to you guys that I can control my bodily functions. I really can.
We'll find out on the cruise.
I've just been drinking a lot of water lately.
Okay, we hand her shoes to our friend Rachel, and for some reason she throws them on the stage. We are hysterical, basically.
Stop!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wait, what?
So wait, hold on. Wait a minute, I'm continuing. Security carries Tammy out of the concert to some back room to help revive her.
Oh.
The 5 of us continue to push through the crowd to get even closer. So her friend is with some
Peace out.
is literally passed out
Oh my god.
with people they don't even know, and they're like, "Let's get closer."
and let's throw her shoes.
Oh my god! Then Joey breaks into "Please Don't Go, Girl," and I lose my damn mind.
Hey,
I'm wearing an off-the-shoulder purple top with a strapless bra, and my friend Carrie helps me get it off.
wait.
What? Wait, what? Again, why?
What?
We were possessed. I threw my bra on stage, and I am not kidding when I say Joey picked it up, shrugged, and stuck it in his back jean pocket.
No, he didn't. What?
We officially lose our minds. He touched my stuff.
You're the best storyteller. This is
So
great.
her friend has no shoes. She has no bra.
She has no bra. She has no bra on.
She's free boobing it.
Wait, but like, were strapless bras, like, could you get, like, I had a hard time finding a strapless bra.
Well, okay. So here's the thing. I don't know.
Maybe it was like a tube bra.
Or
He stuffed it in his back pocket. He was like,
Right.
well, I'll save that for later. Like,
I'll save that for later.
I don't know.
Like, what is he going to do with that?
I don't know, but that's
Maybe
funny.
he just picked it up so they wouldn't slip on it.
Oh, maybe. Because remember, that's how Danny hurt himself. He tripped over a toy or something. Do you remember
Really?
that? He broke his leg or broke his ankle.
Yikes. I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was awful. I think he couldn't go to Europe. How do I remember this?
Oh. Or did he have chicken pox? Was it the chicken pox?
Chicken pox was later. Danny, are you listening?
Danny, can you hear me?
We have some important questions for you.
Right.
The first and foremost question would be from many, many, many episodes ago. You told somebody that wrote in they had chicken pox. That was awesome, by the way. But I just want to confirm. Maybe he'll go, I can neither confirm or deny that I had chicken pox. That would kill me if he said that. I will die.
Maybe
I will
he'll
be
say
like,
that.
Danny, you got the right stuff.
You got it.
You
The
do
right stuff.
The right stuff.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. I'm losing my damn mind. This story is like fantastic because this is how you would act.
Well, this isn't. I mean, I wouldn't act like that. Maybe I would.
Well,
You would.
I would.
Hands down.
When I was little,
No doubt.
when I was younger, I would have acted like this.
Yeah, no
I
doubt.
would have lost my damn mind.
No doubt.
Nope. I wouldn't have had shoes on either.
You would have taken them off your damn self.
I don't know.
You wouldn't have had to faint to
Nope.
do that.
I would have fainted. I think I would have. I think it would have I
Do
would
you
have.
think you would have?
I always used to look at like Elvis and stuff like that, and the Beatles like footage, and I'd be like, why are they getting so? Oh, I know now. I know. It's just the emotion they take right over. It's like everything that you're feeling just like comes to the surface. It's like crazy, and sometimes I think it might be too much, and you just pass out. And somebody takes your shoes and throws them on stage.
And then lets you go off with a bunch of security guards in the back to revive you. You just get closer.
Oh,
then take off your
gosh.
bra. So I've never
Tanya,
again.
this story is great.
It's amazing. I've never again thrown my bra or anything else for that matter during a concert. The rest of the concert is a blur. After the show, Tammy has somehow returned to our crowd, but she's big time mad because none of us followed the security guard who dragged her to safety.
That would be me. Remember
What?
when that happened?
No.
Where'd you guys go? That's it. You're out of my wedding.
Oh. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Plus, she wants her shoes, and we don't know how to tell her that Rachel threw them on stage.
Oh, God.
We go outside, sweaty and wrecked, to wait for my mom to pick us up. My mom comes walking up to the venue and can tell we are out of control at this concert, and that's when she notices I'm not wearing my bra. She asked where it was, and Rachel said, "In Joey's back pocket." I was put on restriction for 2 weeks. Anyway, those are my stories. Those are amazing.
I love you.
I love that she said
you.
she was put on restriction. My dad used to say that. You're on restriction.
I was just grounded. You're
Like,
grounded.
Like they never said I was grounded.
That's it. I'm
I
taking
was
the
on
phone
restriction.
cord.
You're on restriction.
No internet for you for 2 weeks. Don't worry. I went with Brooke to Walmart and bought another one.
Don't worry, I have another one in my closet.
Oh, no, it was in my backpack. My school pack.
There too.
My school backpack. I think I even kept one at your house for
No, you
safekeeping.
did. Like you did. You had multiple.
Yeah.
I know you had multiple. They were long.
You know what? I was pretty resourceful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I got grounded for all kinds of stupid stuff, though.
You
Do you
did.
remember? All the time
do
I was
remember.
always grounded. Always. Always.
Yeah, you were.
It was like, you'd go, what did you get grounded for? I'd say, I don't know.
Talking back.
I did that.
Having boys come to your window.
No, I never got grounded for that.
Having boys in your closet.
Never got grounded for that either.
Beverly.
We have a
We
situation.
have a situation.
My dad said, "Sir, or son, I think that you've been punished enough, being in her closet full of sneakers.
It smelled like trash.
They don't anymore. I was so athletic.
No, of course they don't anymore.
Just
Your
putting them
basketball
out there.
sneakers. That's what happens.
Didn't smell them. Even those little balls that you put in there didn't help.
No match.
No. No. I just have to throw them away.
Tanya, your stories are amazing.
You're fantastic. Will you
Now
tell us more stories?
Now I just thought about you throwing your shoes up on stage in high school.
Joe, pick them up. Whoa. Incinerate those. Throw those in the incinerator. Burn them. Yeah. Okay. Should I read Faith's story?
That'd be great.
Okay. Hi, Brooke and Nikki. My name is Faith. I'm 20 years old. Faith, we have a young blockhead.
Baby blockhead.
Yes, thank you. I was trying to think of the word. This is awesome.
Snapper.
And she's from Canada. Our
Hey,
friends
Canada, we
from the
love
north.
Canada.
Toronto.
I've always wanted to go to Toronto.
Let's go. I want to go to Vancouver.
Me too. Me too.
Like I told you, my friend Andy lives in Vancouver.
Pete's best friend lives in Vancouver.
Well,
there's no reason why we haven't been. To be honest,
go.
When?
I love Canada.
When's New Kids on the Block going to be there?
Yeah, exactly. Let's go.
Let's go.
And to Toronto.
Is your friend married?
Yes.
So is Pete's friend.
Yeah.
So I bet the wives would like to go too.
Yeah. Oh, his wife, my friend Andy's wife, is a fan. So
that would be fun. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. She seems really nice. I haven't really met her, but
I met Laura once. And she was really nice. Super, super nice. A really nice family.
Wasn't she here?
Yeah, they came here.
I think I met her.
They were in my old house.
Yeah, but I remember him having a friend.
And they have two little girls.
We did something. Sorry. We did something
and
together.
They have two girls that are like one is a little older than Sadie, one's a little younger than Sadie. And his wife has like long, curly, like red hair.
I don't remember now.
Yeah. Anyway, it'll be fun. Let's go to Vancouver and Toronto, and maybe we'll see Faith.
Prince Edward Island. No Kids on the Block won't go there, but we should make a trip of that.
They should go there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
They won't, but that would be really cool.
Yeah, they should come to Bangor, Maine.
We have the waterfront.
Yeah, and
that'd be so.
You can
fun.
stay at our house.
Yes,
you don't have to stay in a hotel.
Right.
You could just stay with us.
Right. You save yourself some money. Save yourselves a couple $100. Stay with us.
Right.
Hey.
Could you even imagine? You know what? They could come. They could hang out. We could have a cookout.
We'll have some Wahlburgers.
We could. We'd have some lobster rolls, too.
Absolutely.
And it'd be a fun time for all.
I'll make a blueberry pie.
That would be amazing. What could I make?
Those Oreo balls.
Hey.
I have Hydrox. Blech.
All right, I'm going to finish reading the story.
It is getting really dark.
Before I begin to gush over our favorite guys, I just want to tell you how much I love your podcast. Thank you, Faith. Hearing your voices brightens my day. I'm a second-generation blockhead, unfortunately, so I get pretty jealous when I hear you guys talk about your childhood memories of the new kids.
Oh, don't be jealous.
Don't be jealous. You're going to make your own memories.
Right. And new kids are awesome now.
Yeah. The first time I heard them was back in 2008. Summertime came on the radio, and instantly I thought it was a bop. But was too...
That might be a Canadian saying.
Oh, I thought it was a bop. Okay. So I was too engrossed with my Jonas Brothers obsession to bother looking up who sang it. Fast forward a couple years to my first year of high school. I was extremely... I wonder if she thought it was Kids Bop. Maybe not. Okay.
I don't think so. She'll have to let us know.
Yes, please do. Fast forward a couple years to my first year of high school. I was extremely depressed and felt so out of place. I had no one to relate to, so I isolated myself. There were many times where I contemplated suicide. I was so empty. One day while scrolling through early 90s music, video playlist on YouTube, I came across a step-by-step video and was hooked. Can you just I could just hear you.
Hear this? Or was I breathing?
I wasn't breathing.
Let's not do that.
No. I'm going to have a lot of editing here. And I was, okay, so I came across a step-by-step video and I was hooked. I wasn't sure who to drool over more, Jordan or Donnie. I still struggle with that. One day I'm a Jordan girl, the next I'm a Donnie girl. In that moment, I felt such an overwhelming rush of euphoric happiness. And as you've said before, it felt stronger than any sort of drug. Sure does. I kept my obsession private, knowing no one my age would know who they were or care. We care.
We care. We're not your age, but we care.
We care. Over the next 4 years, their music and overall all-around amazingness helped me to bring out my confidence and find people who loved and appreciated me. They helped me to find my friends, who I truly consider sisters. I tried to go to NKOTBSB, but I didn't want to go alone and seem lame. Aww. But on June 21st, 2017, I finally saw my men. My friend Emma and I drank wine and screamed at the top of our wait, you drank wine?
Because it's Canada. I'm sure it was legal.
It is? Oh, wow.
I think 18.
Jealous. Ooh. My friend Emma and I drank wine and screamed at the top of our lungs during the entire show and even had Donnie freaking Wahlberg wink at me. Hashtag we're all Donnie girls.
True that.
Truth. By the end of the concert, our voices were shot and we had to sit in the arena for a good 20 minutes after just to take in what we had actually saw. I really wanted to do that after our thing. I know we had to get going, but I was having trouble what just happened?
Processing.
And I was trying to process it, but I felt rushed. What just happened?
It took you a while.
Nobody
to
would
process.
talk to me.
It took you a while to process it.
I just wanted to eat that Pepe pizza.
And it wasn't as good as I
but it's still good. It's still great.
Oh, no,
Fantastic.
it's still very good, but it wasn't the same. That's the better way to say it. It wasn't the same.
It wasn't how we would have once remembered it. But I think it was an off night. I think it had to have been because I've seen other reviews where people are like, it's the best damn pizza I've ever had in my life.
I want some right now. I've been craving pizza.
No, we can't have it. We can have it, but we're not going to. I always try to convert my friends to the B-Town side, and it's worked so far.
What?
I'm just trying to figure that out.
She tries to convert her friends to be fans.
Oh, okay. No one can resist their charm and charisma, I swear. That is the truth. I've been to Wahlburgers so many times, one of the servers knows me by name. LOL. Lol. Haha. I've never felt so close to a band in all my life. And maybe that's just because they go out of their way to make every concert, I have hiccups, meet and greet and cruise so personable and genuine. Whoa. You on the cruise? You on the boat? I know I haven't met them, but through all... I know I haven't met them, but through all of you BH sisters, it feels like I have. Thank you, Brooke and Nikki, for being so incredible, and I hope my story wasn't too boring. Y'all, you know what you did. Faith. You know what you did, Faith. Faith, you're amazing.
Thank you for the story.
Thank you
that
for
was
the
awesome.
story, and thank you for listening.
For real, I'm so happy.
Well, I guess it would be nice. I wonder how many people sing that to her.
If I could touch your body?
Well, I was going to go there afterwards. Well, it's just like me. They'd be like, hey, Nikki, you're so fine. I'm like...
But guys her age probably don't know that.
Oh, that's true.
Or girls.
Yeah.
But they probably don't really know that song like we do.
Well, because I had a friend named Faith, I wouldn't go... I guess it would be... I wouldn't say that, but I'd go, got to have faith. That's what I would say to her.
And that is appropriate.
Yeah, I wouldn't say... Guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. That would be highly inappropriate.
What you talking about?
No, you may not. No, you may not.
You do not have permission.
It wouldn't be very nice.
Denied.
Oh, Faith. Thank
that was
you.
awesome. Thank you.
XOXOXO right back at you.
Yes, sir.
And maybe if we go to Toronto, maybe we can meet up and hang out.
I would love to go. After we hit Niagara Falls.
Okay.
Because we'll drive up.
Okay, sounds good. Maybe it'll just be you and I. Oh, well. Road trip.
That's a long road trip, too.
Hey, I want to, you know what I want to do?
Hop in the RV and just go.
And just follow them. Go to every single concert.
Oh, that's too much money. That's a lot of money. We'd have to win the lottery.
But it would be fun.
It would be fun.
Amazing.
It would be fun.
It would be amazing. And I mean, just think of the memories we would make.
Yes.
We could bring our families with us.
That would be fun.
That's what I'm talking about. If the guys didn't want to go
Fine.
one night, maybe we take Brennan and Sadie and Brody, because Brody is all about it.
Brody would be, yeah, he'd be
like, when they going to play games?
Oh, he would be so excited.
Oh my gosh. Every time we get in the car.
Dance.
Yes, he would.
He would dance
Yes, he would.
no one was watching.
Yes, he would.
Or like everyone was watching. Rory doesn't care.
He doesn't care. He just doesn't care. And I love it.
Do it.
He says to Brittany, he goes, who cares?
That's perfect. That's a right attitude.
He actually quoted games just recently. I'm trying to think what he said. Brooke, you would have died. You would have peed your pants.
He's amazing.
I was like, you got to stay positive. Like, it's all about positivity. And he goes, positivity is not about being soft. It's about being smart, you sucker. And I lost it. Like,
that's funny.
It was fantastic. It was perfect. I
That's
wish I had
cute.
recorded it. I was trying to think of what he said because I was talking about positivity and
Like, you were not talking about new kids.
no, I was talking about something like work or whatever. And he like heard me in the other room. That was the funny part. And he finished it.
He's so fun.
Oh,
I love
crapper. That kid. All right. You going to read Rachel's story?
Rachel's story.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Go. Hi. How are you all? Hope all is well.
Yes. How are you, Rachel?
It is.
Oh, wait. Did we say thank you to Faith?
We did.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Just want to make sure.
I'm trying to figure out which story I should start with. Maybe I'll just start by introducing myself. My name is Rachel, and I'm a fan of both NKOTB and NSYNC.
Hey.
You are in good company.
You are in great company.
I recently found your podcast recommended by my friend, Kim.
Thanks, Kim.
Thanks, Kim. Here's my first story. It was August 1999, and JAST and I decided to take our yearly road trip to Boston to see the sights and see, stock, our New Kids on the Block. We always have a great time seeing the sights of Boston and trying to see if a new kid is around.
1999 was a great year to do that.
Yes, it was.
Because guess who I would want to go see in 1999? I'd like to go see me some Joe McIntyre in 1999.
Joe McIntyre.
How you doing? You wearing a puffy vest? Because if you are...
It's on. Normally there isn't one since they're doing whatever they do since at the time they weren't together. Well, we pulled up to Donnie's house and surprise, he was home. We decided to park ourselves there for the day till he comes out. So we were waiting out there for what seems to be forever. We get bored and my friend Jay and I decide to melt these caramel squares I had to make Donnie a birthday cake.
Wait, we're in the car?
I guess so.
Did you have a hot plate?
Wait a minute, here we go. We were melting them while actually just softening them enough so they would stick together. Then place them on a Hard Rock Cafe menu. Talk about improvising.
Yeah.
Our backs were to Donnie's house. I had a cigarette in my mouth, and I looked up at my friend A, sitting in the front seat, and she's waving at me. I looked at her puzzled and waved back. All of a sudden, I hear, "What are you ladies doing?"
Excuse
From
me?
behind me.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
What?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
What? Jay and I turned around and saw it was Donnie walking out the front of his house.
What?
The cigarette falls out of my mouth and down the front of my shirt. Yikes. I'm just glad it wasn't lit.
Oh,
Because it
gosh.
landed right in my cleavage.
Oh,
Ouch.
ouch.
Jay, who is, I'd like to add, a very curvy woman, she looks at Donnie and says, "Oh, we're making you a caramel cake for your birthday." He smiles and says to us, "Well, I'll be back in about an hour to claim my cake."
Oh, hey. Oh, what? Excuse me?
Donnie and his wife got in the car and went off somewhere.
Oh, wait. Wait, what?
Yeah. Donnie,
Oh.
wait. These are the things I don't know because
Well, he was married before.
I knew that, but he was married in 99?
Yeah. I think he already had a son in 99. Yeah.
Well, no, I shouldn't say he would have been, but it makes sense that he would have been because
Yeah.
that's right.
He would have been, what, 29? If it was 69,
And this was 99. Yeah. Wow, wait a minute.
when was Donnie Wahlberg born?
We should know this.
We should know
Donnie
this.
Wahlberg was born August 17th,
1969.
1969.
So I know this because my sister was born in 69. So I had my first kid at,
Oh,
25.
Right. Yeah, no, he definitely.
yeah.
So I mean, it's not like it's strange,
Right. It's just
I just don't
funny.
think about it.
Yeah, me either.
So, okay. Jay and I looked at this so-called cake we were making him. It didn't look right. It looked like a pile of poo.
Oh.
S says, "I think there was a store down the road. Why don't we see if we can get something that looks a little less than poo?" Oh, a little less like poo. T then says, "You know he's going to be gone for more than an hour because there's normal time and then there's Donnie time. Donnie always says he'll be back by a certain time, but is back hours later."
Hey.
So-
Hey, I'm kind of like that too.
So we jump in A's car and off we went down the road to the corner. S, T, and A went to KFC to use the bathroom and to get something to eat since we hadn't eaten all day. Jay and I went into the little grocery to find something that would be a better cake than the pile of poo.
Aw.
We found these boxes of yodels and
Hey,
grabbed a candle
Yodels.
and a shirt box to put the yodels on.
Drake yodels.
Yes.
I
love
wonder if
Drake.
everybody has Drake.
I don't think so. Because, like, you think about it, like, Drake ring-dings.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have ding-dongs.
Oh.
Yeah, it's different.
I've never had a ding dong.
They're not as good as a ring-ding. Hostess ding-dong.
I do like the Hostess cupcakes, though.
I like those, too.
Oh my God, I love those too
But
much.
there's nothing better than a Drake's ring-ding. Nah.
I don't like the chocolate.
I love the chocolate. They're better frozen.
It's like a...
Oh, they're darn good frozen.
I've never had a ding dong.
We all met back at A's car and went back to Donnie's house. And like T said, Donnie wasn't back yet. I couldn't eat. I was too excited. I had never met Donnie before, and I had been in love with him since I'm like 14 years old. I also have never met a celebrity before. I sat on the curb and smoked a cigarette to keep my nerves calm. A little while later, we see Donnie's truck pull up. He gets out of the driver's seat and walks over to where we are. Everything started moving slowly for me. It's kind of like the scene in Wayne's World when Wayne sees Cassandra for the first time and Dreamweaver plays.
I hear it. I hear that.
That's what was playing in my head as I looked at him. Donnie says to the girls sitting on the hood of A's car, "What's with the KFC?" T replies, "Well, we were hungry waiting for you." We all know an hour Donnie time is hours. Donnie laughed and leans on the car, making small talk with us, then says, "Why don't you ladies come back tomorrow and take pictures? It's kind of late and I don't want to annoy my neighbors." Jay says, "Well, why don't we just try and do a group one and then one with me?" She then gives this big smile. Donnie, with a smile, shakes his head and sighs, "Fine, we'll take pictures tonight." Everyone took pictures, and then it was my turn, and I couldn't move. I was totally starstruck.
Aw.
Again, Dreamweaver was playing. I heard my friend saying something, but all it sounded like was Charlie Brown's teacher. Then all of a sudden, I hear from Donnie, "Come here, Rachel. Come on, Rachel." And just like that, my legs started moving toward him. I leaned next to him in the car, and he put his arm around me, saying, "It's okay." Oh,
Freaking Donnie Wahlberg.
I couldn't bring myself to look at him, and the picture was taking. We gave him his short box of yodels, and he went into the house, and we left. The next day we did go back. We aren't stupid. Donnie did invite us back to the house. So we were sitting there, and we see him pull out of his house, then pulls over towards us. Donnie looks at us and says, "Oh, ladies, I'm sorry. I'm going to play golf with Joe Mack. But I'll be back later if you want to come back and hang out." But sadly, we were heading back to New York City that day, so we couldn't, and told Donnie that. He then looks me right in the eye and smiles and winks at me. I nearly melted. I smiled back, and here's my big moment to actually say words to Donnie. All the things I wanted to tell him, but what comes out? "Tell Joe we said hi."
Oh my goodness.
Donnie says okay and drives off. I stand there, watch him drive away, and my friends call me to go back into the car so we can leave. I've attached the photo. I love it.
I love it too. It's a great story.
That is a great story. That's a great picture.
Thank you for sharing that story. I think it's
That's
so
amazing.
awesome to hear people like that met them back in the day.
I know, like the 90s.
Yeah. Why didn't we ever drive down there in the 90s?
We just didn't. Well, we did.
Right.
We didn't do that.
we didn't have friends that like knew where
No,
they
we
were.
didn't. No, we didn't.
Because I'll tell you what, if we did, I would probably been sitting.
We would have been there too.
We would have gone once, and I would have parked myself. Probably, it'd be like March,
Yep.
freezing, and I would get frostbite.
Right in front of Joe's house.
Yep, and I'd wait for him, and he would probably have been in like Arizona or something.
Somewhere warm.
He wasn't even there
Playing golf.
because that's my luck until recently. All right, Laura's story. Thank you so much for sharing your story, Rachel.
That was amazing.
We appreciate it. And appreciate
Amazing.
you. Laura's story. 3 years ago, on a whim, after loving New Kids on the Block since I was 8 years old, never been to a concert yet, my walls were plastered with posters, had the board game, which I still do have. Oh, I played that. Did you see that? I posted it on Instagram.
I did.
Kevin won. He got all 5. He won. Kevin's like
Fair
a
and
serious
square.
board game player. Bryn flips the boards. She's just like me. She didn't flip my New Kids on the Block board.
No, because
But-
you would have flipped on her.
Okay. Okay. So Okay, 3 years ago on a whim, after loving New Kids on the Block since I was 8 years old, I'd never been to a concert, yet my walls were plastered with posters. Had the board game, which I still do have. I decided the next concert was going to be an all-out VIP. So now, find a group, which I had no clue what I was getting into. Met these lovely ladies, Amber, Jerry, and Krista. So I joined their group. I wanted to Joey McIntyre so bad, but I settled on Danny until we got to the arena. And they let us know it didn't sell out, so the groups would be split. So guess who got to go with Joey? Yes, me, which made it so much more memorable. Yet I was so nervous. But it went well. My picture turned out amazing. And then I found these lovely ladies on Facebook. Saw pics from the cruise, and immediately I was like, I'm going on that boat. So guess what? I booked the cruise. First time. Went alone from Vancouver, Canada. First time leaving my little town. First time on a plane. Whoa. That's like
crazy.
Amy. That's like Amy. Our friend Amy.
Really?
You didn't know that?
She's never been on a plane?
She had never been on a plane. She was like, I'm going on the cruise. That was like total whim.
That's crazy.
That was like totally on a whim. Do you remember that when she told us she was going on? I was like, oh my God, Amy's going on the cruise.
I do remember that.
And never had been on a plane. Went, props to you. Seriously.
And it was all worth it.
Teach me your ways. So first time on a plane, had the time of my life. Second year, my birthday twin, Monica, came with me and she had a blast. So now I find myself going on cruise number 3 and I have this huge extended family and I love them all and can't wait to see them in October. That's so awesome.
That is awesome. And these pictures are awesome.
They are awesome. Oh, look at that picture of Joe.
I love this picture of her and Joe.
Yes.
I like that dress.
I do too.
That's a really cute dress.
It's really cute. And the sandals, everything, it looks really good. I like it a lot. All right. So those were some great stories.
They were awesome stories. This is kind of a long episode.
Hey, that's okay.
Yeah. Tis what it is, and we got some Patreon content.
Yeah. So our next episode, we're going to start round 1 of reminiscing about
It's
this
like
year.
walking through the park, dancing in the dark and reminiscing.
That was great. Do you think by this time we will have our cruise shirts going to Remember Betty?
I would think so.
By Monday?
This is coming out Monday?
Yeah.
Today's what? Wednesday?
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
And even so, we
If
can
not,
still go
it would be a
back.
big problem.
Yeah. So we are going to actually be doing more for Remember Betty.
Yeah.
We have our My So-Called Whatever t-shirt logo items like they always have always been 75% of the purchases go back to Remember Betty, which equals out to be $5 or more.
Exactly.
And I should
75%
say
of the proceeds.
75% of the proceeds go to
Right.
Remember Betty, except on the stickers. 75% of the
Right.
proceeds still go, but it's less than $5.
Right. It's $3 on the sticker.
Right. We are going to actually give the same thing, at least $5 or more, back to Remember Betty for our Cruise Squad merchandise.
Right.
So, just the Cruise Squad stuff, the stuff that we've all talked about, like we're going to wear.
Right. The
If
like
you
my
want
so-called
to,
whatever
you can,
cruise
yeah.
squad with the wheel.
Yep, with the wheel. So you'll see it.
You'll see it with a little emblem.
Yeah. So that's going to go back to Remember Betty. We're excited.
Very excited.
Yeah.
And we've put some new merch up on there.
Yes.
So be
Brooke
looking
has been
for
doing
it.
some amazing merch stuff.
By the time this comes out, pillows should be out
Also beach towels.
and probably beach towels.
Because I'm going to do that this weekend. I will get can you put it up this weekend if I give you the logo?
I can put it up this weekend. I don't know if we'll be able to get them to attach
Oh,
the donation yet.
yes.
So if it's not out now,
Yes.
be looking for it in the next couple
We're
days.
going to have beach towels.
Right.
So get excited.
I'm
Because
excited.
it's happening.
I'm so excited. Like that beach towel thing is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring mine on the cruise.
Yeah. And it will have our logo on it too.
Right.
So also, we have our big giveaway. We've been doing a lot with that stuff. We're partnering with both Generation Rescue and Remember Betty on this one.
Yep.
And we might have another giveaway bundle, actually.
Stay tuned
Stay tuned.
because It's going to be awesome if we do.
Right, if we do.
And if we don't have it
might
in
not
time,
happen.
we might do it for something else later.
Exactly. So we're just kind of like waiting on it.
Yep. This is exciting.
Yeah.
And thanks for everyone that's sent in their scavenger hunts.
Yes. Thank you so much.
And, obviously,
We've been raising money.
the ones absolutely. That's what's so amazing.
It's so
is
awesome.
Just being able to do something fun,
Right.
and also give back
Exactly.
to the causes that we really care about.
Exactly. So tonight is Wahlburgers. So I got to get going.
Yeah, because it's 9:00.
I'm ready for some Wahlburgers. And I'm ready for dinner.
I'll bet.
So
thanks, guys.
yeah, hold on.
As always.
And
These mosquitoes are thick.
yeah, we gotta pack up.
Yeah.
Pack it up, pack it in.
Let me begin. I came to win. Battle me. That's a sin.
Hey. All right.
So thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.